Okay, now we know what billing is. So let's try to actually do the billing hands-on, which is creating the billing document in the system. So let's go to SAP, go back and close the sales section, and instead go to the billing section and click on billing document, create. Okay, so let me take a screenshot here. That'll tell you where to go. So step number 1 is this. Use this menu path or use the transaction VF01, right? The transaction codes are really simple. 01, 02, 03, 1 for create, 2 for change, 3 for display, always, or at least most of the time. Step 2, go there and type in VF01 over here or use the menu path. The last created delivery number comes up here. Make sure it's there. Okay, so again I'm going to take another screenshot here. So make sure the last created delivery number is there. Okay, and then click on the green check mark. Now the system will create a new document called the invoice document or the billing document. The document type for that is F2. We can as well create our own document types, but for now let's just go to the with the standard proposed invoice, and it says we have shipped a quantity of 1 of whatever material, and here's the net value, here's the tax, whatever, and then click save. But before I do that, let me take another screenshot and so this is the invoice number, and check everything, click on the save button, and it will generate an invoice number. Typically it starts with 90000 something, but it can have any number range. So 900380807. That's our invoice number or billing document number. That's it. So what have we done here? So let's do a quick recap of what we have done. Okay, so what have we done here? We have started with pre-sales. Walmart is our customer, HP is the company, and the first request that came out is called as an RFI or a request for inquiry, and in response to that HP has created a document called inquiry, IN, and sent a response. So let me put the response in blue. Sent a response saying here is your inquiry number, and each response will have a number, a unique number. Okay, switch back. Next step, Walmart liked our inquiry and is requesting for a formal quotation. How do they do that? Using RFQ, which is a request for quotation. And in response to that, HP is going to create a quotation. We have used the document type QT, and again the response is going to be sent back to Walmart saying here is your quotation number, blah blah blah. Now we understand the reason why we do an inquiry versus a quotation. So up until this point we are calling it pre-sales, and we understand the reason why we are calling it pre-sales. The next thing is the customer likes our quotation and sends an order down. This is called an order or a purchase order, and HP creates a sales order, or quite simply an order, and we use the document type OR. We create the order in the system and send out an order acknowledgement, which is just saying that we have received your order, here is your order number, we'll ship it by this date. And after that, now that we have taken the order, we need to do the delivery, which is the step of picking, packing, and PGI. Picking, packing, and PGI, post goods issue. After the delivery is done, we did the billing, which contains the actual amounts, quantities, tax, different prices, etc. And we're going to send this billing over to the customer and say, hey, you know what? Here is your invoice, and you need to pay so much for this quantity, whatever. This is called the order to cash cycle. Now, in the next chapter, I'm going to talk about some variations to this order to cash cycle.